Hello, how are you doing today? So, just there's something interesting people say, you know, and not many people, have heard this, I guess. But we all know that, we can, humans, people, we can go what days without eating. I'm not sure how many days, but more than three, possibly more than a week. I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the facts, but I think when you search it on Google or something, it'll say something like you can go without eating for 3 days or something like that. I'm not sure, but I mean, people do fast, right? People do go through fasting. They only drink water, so but for a month, so I'm not sure if that's real, but or true, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I've never done fasting before, you know. But yeah, we us as people we can go more than 3 days without eating, So the point I'm trying to make is that so when we not many people know that when we go hungry, right? They say I ate in about like 3 hours ago, and then 3 hours later I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I feel like eating again. They say that's not hunger. It's actually yes. I'm kidding. But yeah, some of you know this. They say it's actually an addiction. You are you are addicted to food. We are addicted to food. It's not actually hunger, it's addiction. So, because of the, chemicals or, the elements in our foods nowadays, it's, you know, so many foods nowadays and drinks, uh, they have, drugs in them, drugs like sugar, for example, sugar, and those things make us addicted to those things are addictive, right? So, and almost every food nowadays has sugar. Almost every food. I mean, I'm not sure about the details, but bread, bruv, bread, our daily bread, bro. We eat bread every single day. I mean, not every single day, but bread is a standard everyday meal, I guess. You can eat it in the morning, the afternoon, night, who cares? But bread, man, is, we eat bread, almost every day. And bread has sugar in it. And they say sugar is addictive. It's like a drug. It's the same as cocaine, drugs, man, drugs. I don't want to talk about drugs. And it's the same as drugs. It's the same as smoking, drinking alcohol, the dangerous substances. But somehow it is allowed to be in our food, it's allowed in our everyday consumption, I guess. Strange, isn't it? Some drugs are allowed and some aren't. And it's not even that, sugar is not like, it's less dangerous than, these substances like, drugs, your normal drugs, and what do you call this? Alcohol and stuff like that. It's the same, bro. It's the same thing. Same thing. It destroys you from the inside out. It's the same. You know, it causes many bad things on your body. You know, like pimples or something like that. Pimples. I don't know, man, but fatigue. What else? The body becomes unhealthy. It messes up your sleep, I think. I'm not sure of the negative what side effects sugar causes, but it's responsible for many things, man. Being fat, obesity, obesity. Yeah, obesity, I think. Depression. They say sugar causes depression. You know, it's I'm not sure how, but I'm not even sure if I'm lying or not. I'm not sure, man. My facts are not straight. I'm not sure about my facts, but you can look this up, man. Just type on Google or something. The negatives of sugar or the bad symptoms of sugar. I don't know, man. But sugar is bad, man. It's bad. It's bad, bad, bad. But yeah, man, it's not all sugar is bad. It's they say the manufactured sugar is bad. There's also natural sugar, which can be found in fruits, stuff like fruits and other stuff like that. So yeah, no, not all sugar is bad. So don't, just because I'm saying sugar is bad and oh, it to say sugar is bad, so I'm not gonna eat fruits anymore. Like, come on, bruv. Natural sugar is good, and then it's the manufactured sugar I'm talking about, the processed sugar. You know, so yeah. But yeah, I guess my question for today is, why do they, let us have access to these dangerous foods or these drugs like sugar? Why? What is the reason behind it? Are they trying to reduce the population number? Are they, you know, hiding their true intentions? They want to kill us, but silently. Kind of like, you know, COVID-19. Oh, I don't want to talk about it, but there's a lot of stuff that's interesting about that time. 2019 during COVID-19, man. A lot of stuff happened that you know interesting, I guess. But I can only imagine 50 years from now, something like that. When people from people that will be born in 50 years from now, 30 years from now, they in schools they will be taught about COVID-19 and how dangerous it was. How many people, you know, passed away due to COVID-19. Like it will be covered in the history books. Like every other disease, like what do you call this? Like Black Death. The Black Death. Interesting. Not saying it's. I mean, come on. It's COVID-19 was bad news or whatever happened. You know, those years ago. It's a very bad thing. But I'm just saying it will be covered in the history books. But anyways, man, I'm talking garbage now. I'm gonna end the recording right now. So yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow and peace.